aggressive. It's not as aggressive, just starting. Alright, for everybody tuning in, YouTube, TikTok, this is our hamstring strengthening work. This is for strengthening. I want to say rehab. I hate saying rehab because people get the idea that the only time you should do strengthening for your hamstrings is when you rehab it. Truth be told, the only reason why you need to rehab is because you're not doing strengthening with your hamstrings before. Being off balance with your quad will cause you to have to rehab. Become a quad dominant. But athletes always jumping, always squatting, but never doing leg curls, alternating leg extensions, increasing your flexibility in your hamstrings. All that stuff will cause you to have to do rehab. We don't want to do rehab, we want to do strengthening, which means that we're rehabbing before having to rehab. We're making this a part of our regular training day, regular training regimen. There's nothing new up under the sun. We're just doing it before we have to be forced to do it. Alright? Of course, like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you check out the videos before because we talk about a lot of things that we're not going to touch bases on within this video. Alright? And you get to see what this rehabbing or strengthening, how it can benefit you as an athlete, because I'm showing athletes that we train on a regular basis. I'm showing athletes that you're going to be seeing in the future and within your household. Right now he's working on step ups to help his hamstring catch his body. Really, more or less, my emphasis is on coming up on the box just as well as it is coming off the box and that bounce to push up off the ground. Good work, good work, good work, good work. We have track meets coming up. My problem with the track meets that we have coming up is it's cold and it's outside. Usually I don't run these track meets because they're outside and it's not healthy for your athlete. When it's cold and they gotta perform. However, we're gonna run them, not put out too much, but we're just getting a base and feel for the track itself and competition. Because this is honestly not ideal for a track athlete to be running in the cold when it comes to sprinting, more or less. Jogging, aerobic type running is not that bad. It's actually kind of therapeutic. How I feel. Make sure I remember that we're doing a burner max today. Alright, alternate just step ups and all that stuff. Step ups, tricks. Right now? Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it now. We're gonna add it in. Good work, good work, good work. Thanks for all that's tuning in. Truly appreciate it. Again, if you have anything that you would like for us to work on, anything you would like for us to do as far as exercises, let us know. We'll make sure we incorporate them. Don't forget, click that subscribe button. Give us a follow, whichever one. On TikTok or YouTube. And don't forget to watch the other videos. The other videos will definitely help you out when you have questions that I don't answer within this video. you're on TikTok, make sure y'all click on the like button. Give me as many likes as you can so we can do this more often. The idea why he's doing so many reps within the strengthening and warming up situation is that we want to create a situation where his body will never be under this type of tension when he's actually performing. Just like any practice, any type of training, you want to create a situation that is so great, it's much worse than what athletes will have to endure when they're actually in the field of play. You want the actual game and meet the whatever he's doing in the event to be much easier than the training session. There is no easy way around within training. Feel. Bring it up. With 7. Yours. 10 seconds before you switch. Too many left within the drill. I feel. Speed it up, get aggressive with it, speed it up. I'm not trying to save anything for the workout. Trying to make sure that you put it through whatever you need to go through the warm up. So you know how you're supposed to do it in the workout. We have the vest in here, the vest outside. How do we get it? Come on, come on. Transition. Stop. You have a seat at the roof. All right, now we're going to go to some drops where you're focusing on his hamstring. No, this is backwards. standing with your, off the box. I need the other red box. Okay, where's the red box? As you start, because I don't know what people on YouTube that would like to watch you sit and see how long you can sit. How I feel? Whenever we're doing any drill, I always want to know how my athlete feel. If they feel any tension, anything uncomfortable, or if it's feeling weak, to make sure that I can make whatever adjustment needs to be made. If they feel it a little bit, it's actually what you want. So there's no adjustments to be made. Other than too much, then you need to make some adjustment, like we can get rid of the weighted vest. Or we can bring them onto a shorter box, so they don't have to take on that much distance coming down. Make sure you stop and hold, and you're not just stopping and coming out of it. You get what I'm saying? Like you're rushing it more or less, and that's not how fast you're going. Is not important. It's being able to stop, hold, catch the weight. Hold a little longer. Hold, count to 2. That's what I need. Now we're going to change it from, well, you can go ahead and go. Next change is going to be jumping onto the other box, so you take a break from there. Matter of fact, you can go and get some water. The most important thing when it comes to doing workouts like this, YouTube, TikTok, you gotta hydrate within the workout. No workout is to see how long you can go without water. It's not important to us when it comes to the physical fitness side. It is important to be hydrated as much as possible because we're trying to oxidize the muscle. When you're dealing with oxidizing the muscle, water carries oxygen. Salt retains water. You need all of those things. Most important thing when it comes to retaining water is having enough salt in the body. That's what's in the IVs. In the IV, when the person is dehydrated, they're increasing their salt intake so their body holds onto more water, which in turn holds onto more oxygen. Is that too close? You're tired, don't rush it. Don't rush it. You do not have to rush it. Don't feel the need to rush. What number is that? 8. How many we normally do?
I didn't do it number last time. How many want to do?
Let's go 10, take a water break, and then hit another 10 and move on. Again, thank you all for TikTok joining in. This Parents Raising Athletes. Parents Raising Athletes. We would definitely appreciate your follow. Definitely appreciate you liking, subscribing, following the channel so we can continue to bring you content like this. Again, we don't want to capture rehab. We want to do rehab because it's a part of our day. Then it is a rehab just strengthening. If you rehab during your training, you won't have to rehab by force. If you rehab by choice, you won't have to do it by force. Oh God, look at that guy. I'm sure you all know who this guy is. Our new champion in the family. Messiah. Messiah. Everybody say hi to Messiah. We just waking up. Good job, good job. How you feel? Don't feel it? Tired? Figures. Well, we're finna stop jumping for a sec. What number is that? I don't know. Normally when they don't know what number we're on 0. However, we're gonna move on. You're not in a rush. You can just sit and take a break. The next would be squats. Let's go single leg squats. Get some water. The next thing we're going to is the tidal tank. When we're doing single leg squats. I love this little device because the water don't stay in no area. If you don't stay balanced, it's gonna move on you, forcing you to change your balance. Balance is the one thing I feel that we need to train more of as athletes. We do a lot of running, a lot of power, not enough balance, and balance is a very important mechanism when you're talking about stabilization muscles. Do me a favor and sit on this end. You can sit on that end or you can sit on that end. Either end is perfectly fine with me. Crap on me. Let me help your brother. There you go. There you go. Good job. Excellent work, my guy. Excellent, excellent. Good work, good work, good work. Be aggressive. Switch legs and whenever we are.
3 on each leg.
You know what?
I did 3 on each leg.
Uh-huh. I go dry. You use speed on both legs. Just tapping it and go. See, right? How I feel. Good work. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Watch the other videos that'll help you with any other questions you may have. And send in some questions, comment. Excellent work. Take a break, take a break, take a break. Get some water, get some water, get some water. Ain't no break without water. Good job, good job. With that, reach it back for me. You cold? It ain't cold, look scared. Excellent work, excellent work. Please send in any questions you may have, anything that we can improve upon. Love to hear critiques that'll make this situation better for us. Same aggressive, dry. Be aggressive. Yeah. Aggressive on your work. Yeah. As parents raising an athlete, like, subscribe. It takes a village to make this thing happen and be able to put out worthwhile information. When I started training, I felt like it was an overwhelming smorgasbord of information that I couldn't decipher through. But this is how you help your hamstrings. It takes work just like it takes when it comes to getting faster. Athletes don't have to be hurt unless you're playing football and you get hit in your leg or something. You shouldn't just have random injuries. That means that your nutrition is bad. That means that your strengthening is bad. Do one more and call it a day. We'll move on to the next. Matter of fact, let's stop there and go to the slides. We put the slides right there. Let me make sure that that's a good spot for here, for YouTube. That's a good spot for TikTok. So they put it where the boxes are at. This spot right there, really small, right there with the box. All right, let me see if I need to change the angle. Turn the long way, turn my way. There you go. And then go back towards the red box. We have to move that out of the way. But the red box is fine over here. You need to be adjusted right here. Move your fingers on the mash your fingers. How you doing? Hamstring strengthening, hamstring rehab. For those who didn't do the strengthening before, rehab injection. I don't know if you can tell, but his hip is raised up. He's not laying flat on the ground. Good work. water in between. Fast as possible. You're gonna be able to run fast. You got an issue, you gotta move it fast. That's one set, right? Let's do 3 sets. And then we'll go into in there where the band's at. Alright? Alright, do me a favor, tell me your name, what events you run, what school you go to, what you're looking for in a coach.
My name is Octavian Grant. I go to Eagles Lane. I run the 4 and the 8. And the coach, I'm looking for somebody that best fits me and like really develops me around their workouts or the workouts that my dad has been having me doing. And yeah.
You on your next set? You finished the second set? Alright, when it comes to dealing with your muscle, you don't wanna isolate it to one movement and say that that's good enough to rehab. So we've done numerous of different types of things, and we're going to do even more. From alternating step-ups, where you're enhancing your flexibility, alternating leg extensions, which is primary flexibility of your hamstring. We went from there to, we brought you to where we're catching. And this primary quad, but your hamstring is also catching your body weight, where we drop it. We drop it and we hold it for 2 seconds. We brought you from there, also we increase his body weight. Reason why we increase his body weight, because it simulates running faster, being heavier. Being heavier and running faster mirrors each other, such as if you take a ball, throw up against the wall lightly, not that much pressure. Take the same ball, throw it faster. It's more pressure, exact same ball. So what we do, make him have more pressure within the impact to the ground by increasing his body weight. We went from there to landing and count for 2 seconds, being able to hold and stop your momentum, to be able to land and recoil and repel your momentum, to land on the high box. Reason why we're doing that, because we want to show that you can still be explosive. Mind you, after you do all of this without being injured, of course, you're fine. But if you're already in an injured state and you're doing all of this, you're still injured. Don't get it wrong that just because you don't feel it, that you're not hurt. Don't get it wrong that just because it's not, you don't feel that twinge and have that fear, that you're not hurt. What you're doing is that you're taking the other fascial muscle that's around the injured fascial, and you're strengthening those stabilization muscles so they can support that particular muscle that's injured. But you are still injured, so don't have in your head that just because you're now doing these drills and you feel nothing, that you don't have any issues to be worried about. You gotta continue doing this consistently so you can finish out the season, and during that time, that muscle will heal itself. All you did was tear your muscle basically uncontrollably, when in fact, every time you work out, you're tearing your muscle. But it's a controlled tear opposed to an uncontrolled tear. And this uncontrolled tear could fill up with blood, which is inflammation and etc. Take your muscle thinner, take your blood thinner, while taking some muscle repairs, which would be protein shakes and etc. Increasing your water intake, so that'll help dilute and work your kidneys, and also help your body be able to sweat out any toxins within your body. What's that? You want to get rid of it? Oh yeah, run upstairs. Look at it. You're fine. You want to make sure that you're doing all those things. I said water inside, water out. The water inside, of course, is drinking water. The water out is easy. It's icing your muscle. That stops the inflammation as well, along with blood thinner. All right. We'll go to the next. We can go to the blue room and get started on the dance. All right, now we're moving to the blue room. YouTube, TikTok, we're moving to the blue room. Huh?
You can grab it.
You can grab it if you want to, sure. And the blue room is more band work, which is also my boys' gaming room. So yeah, if you're showing them nothing, then it ain't really beneficial. Who knows? We figure it out now. You stand over there because you're trying not to be seen, but you're not getting that they're seeing nothing when they're seeing nothing. Nothing is nothing. All right. Let's get it right here. All right. Let's go. So now we're in my boys' gaming room, which is also our blue room, which is also our band room. In our band room, we try to help with the strengthening by utilizing bands and not weight per se. Even though it's always resistance, it's still resistance. So it's the same idea. It's just that the band not gonna go no farther than what you can go. The weight is gonna be what it is. All right. Let's go. What up, Bryson? Let's affect your toe. Yeah, hold it tight. Be aggressive on the work. What's up? What up, Bryson? Yeah, they're down here. They're on this box. Come on, longer. Want me doing 1 minute? Do we start doing 1 minute?
I think so.
If we doing 1 minute, then do 60 reps. No, take them back up, Bryson. From 60 real fast and aggressive. The whole objective is being aggressive, so that we won't have no issue when it comes time to perform. Tight, fast. Again, this Parents Raising Athletes, like, subscribe, ask any questions you have, so we can help with as much as we can, but give us information so we can utilize it as much as we can, and then it'll benefit the situation that we're currently on. And if you go back and watch the other videos, if you have any comments on those, give it to us. We definitely appreciate all criticism. Constructive, may I add. That's good. Exactly. Remember, speed is everything, so make sure you're doing it as fast as possible. Dorsiflex tight and squeeze tight. That was one set, right? How many you do?
3.
Alternate, I think. We know a lot of parents have questions, a lot of coaches have questions, and it's easier when the situation can be answered with a video instead of explanation sometimes. So that's what we're trying to do, offer that video explanation. How many are you doing? There's 60?
Yes, sir.
There's 60 per rep, right?
Yes, sir.
How many per set? I had to count it. Alternate, come on. What do you feel?
I'm starting to feel it.
Starting to feel it? And so now, stop. Okay, so now my athlete's telling me that he's starting to feel his hamstring. We're gonna stop here, and we stop it here, but guess what? When we do this drill again, we're gonna start here. And I feel that it could be because it's too much work, and it could be because the work is out of order. So now, the next time we start this workout, Tavion, we're gonna do the alternate leg extensions in the box work, but then we're gonna start with this drill here, okay? All right, you're good. You can go ahead and take that off and come to Vertimax. With Vertimax, we're working on explosiveness. So this is less hamstring, but far more quad dominant work.
I can take this vest off.
Oh yeah, take the vest off. That's the whole reason for doing it. I'm gonna set you up right here. Close that door. That don't make no sense. You go places and you don't put it back like you had it. What's your time? Was it 1 minute? And you got water? Hydrate the muscles. You have to make sure your athlete is protecting themselves. Because they're not going to remember to get water. They're not going to remember to stretch. They're not going to remember to take their protein, take the supplements, all of the things that's better for you. You're not going to remember that. So you have to make sure you're doing your due diligence. 60 seconds, right? Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Go! Let's go. Come on, that's 30 seconds, my guy. Come on, come on, come on. $15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. And stop. What's your count? Right, keep your count, right? Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. All right. Certain things always got to be important. Keeping a count is always important. What I love about track is that if your time is faster, you're faster. Period. It ain't nothing to talk about. We don't have to discuss it. We don't have to do nothing. Look at this time as opposed to your last time. With training, I prefer to always have some type of measuring stick. Keeping count of how many reps he went up is very important, which he did not do. There's got to be a physical or mental aspect of your training to his physical aspect of the training. So while he's training, I want him to be able to think. He has less oxygen to the brain. I want him to be able to think. I want him to be able to function. I want him to be able to do other things outside of what he's performing while he's performing it. It's gonna all work together. I feel that it make you heal better. We all know that we have stuff like placebo items where those placebo pills will make you heal up just because you're thinking you're healing up. You feel me? So I wanna make sure he's thinking about his workout, getting stronger and getting better and increasing his number when he realized, oh man, I have 10 seconds, I have 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 5 seconds. If I do this many more, I'm gonna beat my number. I want him thinking of that. I don't want him just going through the motions of working out and not having no idea, completely oblivious to where he's at and getting better. All right? And you already know that there's nothing new, okay? Let me know when you're ready. Opposite leg.
It's my rest time.
Yeah. Yeah, you had subtract a minute, so you're about to be at 2 minutes right now. So it's like Delta went, it's like KJ went, and then your time is coming up. The aggressive. The objective on this right now is how high you get when you first start. How high you get, because you're gonna do less. But I want you to perform your best. So I want him to get as high as he can. Once he get in shape, then the objective is how many reps you get. To make sure that you're now getting high with proper reps. Now we're getting as many of those proper reps as we properly can. All right? Let me know you're ready. Ready? Go! Push it down. Come on. 20 seconds. That's the way other days go down. Come on. Which means you gotta run your 400 and 43. You know, that'll be 13 seconds of pain. You can't run no ball 45. Come on, 5 seconds. Come on. Stop. 23. What the number used to be? Like 30 something, 37. All right. So his number used to be 37 when he was doing this regular. Now his number is 23. We'll let you know how far we gotta go. All right. Don't assume that that's a big gap. It's a big enough gap for me that I don't like it. But don't assume that that's a big gap that he's not gonna catch back up, because you still have this thing called muscle memory when your muscles jump back to where it used to be, because it remembers how it feels to get within that rhythm. Okay? Are you thirsty? Fish some water. You gotta help you out. You be another better athlete. So you're not just you may be certified in training, but you're not just a trainer. You're a dietitian. You're a counselor. You're all the above. You're not just one thing. And no, it's not my responsibility. Like Lisa said, it's not my job to tell you to get water. It's not my job to tell you to hydrate. But in fact, when you go down, now my client is gone. So I'm helping you to help me help you. All right? Again, like, subscribe, follow, all of the above. Make sure you check out the other videos, because the other videos may answer questions that you have that may not have been answered in this video. It takes a village. You're your only competition. You're the only one that can make you better. You're the only one that can make you worse. You want to rehab now, so you don't have to rehab later. All right? You want to train and strengthen now, so you don't have to rehab later. Correction. You want to train and strengthen now, so you don't have to rehab later. You have an athletic genius here that you're training, and you want to make sure that their performance personality, two phrases I coined that I feel is very important when it comes to the aspect of playing sports and being an athlete. All right, we had 3 minutes now, so that was 2 minutes, and whenever you're ready to go, make sure you don't push it too forward. Yeah, too far forward. That's perfect. So now we're alternating, right?
Yes, sir.
We did left leg, we did right leg. Now we're gonna do both. High as possible, remember? As many reps as possible. Go. Seconds. Come on. Drive. I'm gonna do something in there. Same week. 20 seconds. You don't have to run 43 on that thing. Drive. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Come on, what you gonna do? 5 seconds. Stop. Business. Good. That was the last rep. So the next thing would be kicks, right? You want to do kicks on here, or you want to do it on the bands over there? All right, cool. You thirsty? Should be. Working as hard as you're working, you should be thirsty. you're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to want water. So when I ask my athletes, do you want some water? I really be telling them to get water. So if they don't go get it, I say go get water. He said you're doing my hair right.
I do it here. I'm trying to get that stuff.
Go around your legs. Yeah. I just slide this over here. So now we're gonna work his hip flexor, so he'll have no hip pointers or anything of that aspect to deal with. I'm gonna leave my belt out now. Make sure you put this stuff up where you got it from. My athlete, my son, Octavian, has a hard time putting in where they go. Hold on, go live again. Introduce internet error. She knows about time. All right, it's on you. You on the clock, ain't it? It's 1 minute, ain't it?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we alternate. Switch, right? All right. Let's start it over. Set, go!
Restart.
Go! As high as possible. Switch! Switch! Why are you doing it? So you can get over that fear. Switch! Switch! You feel anything? That's good. Switch! Bring your leg up, bring your knee up. Switch! Bring your knee up. Switch! 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 Stop! Good. While training, Octavian said he's scared or he's hesitant to get that leg up, which is exactly why you work on your strengthening stuff before you get injured. Reason being is because you want to make sure that you don't have to do this. Now you want to do it and make sure that you're able to perform because you don't want to put an athlete out there too soon. A lot of us be rushing the athlete back out there, and a lot of athletes be feeling the pressure of scholarships and having to run certain times and getting close to state meets that they start rushing themselves back out there. You got to be educated on the way you move, and if you get over this fear here, getting back out there is easy. But if you don't touch on areas that he fears and touch on areas that he's hesitant of, you're going to have a problem where the athlete pulled it again and he got out there too soon. It just wasn't ready, but you never paid attention or put them through the proper measurements to see it yourself. So now we're looking at KJ Went. Next would be Delta. These are his friends that he used to train with. I'm just giving an idea of how long a break should be if he's training with somebody, because he'll rush back and we'll do the next set, but he won't be able to finish the next set, so it's not a quality set. We want to make sure we're doing quality over quantity and make sure that he's resting as opposed to just jumping back into doing the next thing because he feels it's time. Your rest is equally as important as the work that you're doing. You should be ready. command, of course. Set. Go. Pull it down just like you're picking it up. Make sure you're working your arms just as much as you're working your legs. Everything go hand in hand, it's not one at a time. You're not working the left arm. You want to use up as much use up as much oxygen as possible, because this is how you're going to perform. If you just working and moving your leg and you get at the track meet and you got to move your arms and your breathing, come on. You're going to be concerned and confused by why it's easier in training. It should be easier, it should be harder in training. Get it up, up. Get it up. Switch. Come on, get it up. Get it up. It's low, it's low. Come on. Stop. You're thirsty. Maybe because you've been resting with no water. Easy work. So now the next is alternating. What is that alternating? We did do alternating. Correct. So we would do knee drive, running into plays, all that on the vertical. I think I'm pretty sure is that it? I feel like it's it. Alright. This concludes our training for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, have any questions, send any message, inbox me. It doesn't matter. Critiques, all that we appreciate, because it's going to make me a better trainer for my kids. I have 4 boys and a buku load of clients that I work with, so I want to make sure I can give them my best. I can only give them my best if you help educate me so I can educate the world. All right? Parents raising athletes, like, subscribe, follow, share. Please share, and we'll see you tomorrow. Later. Watch the next video.